Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me here on Steel TV. We're at day 2, round 1 of 6 of the 2017 X-Wing U.S. National Championship at the 2017 Nova Open. As always, I'm Aaron Utley, and I'm joined today by
U.S. National Champion Duncan Howard for one more day.
So Duncan has joined us. He's made the cut yesterday. We're watching Zachary McCaughan, maybe?
McCaughan? I don't
know. I hope I'm getting that right. Sorry, Zach, if I'm jacking that all up. Against Andrew Bunn.
So Andrew Bunn,
like to run their list down. Go ahead.
Andrew Bunn, top 16 worlds, top 4 Gen Con. So he's going to be a tough opponent here.
Nice.
So far, Zach took initiative. They're both at 99. I honestly don't know who's favored here. Fenrau doesn't do a good job against Nim. But Nim has to stay in formation, so that's a little tough.
Well, this is not really a matchup we saw yesterday. We saw a couple of both, but not against each other. You guys watching this morning, as always with the first round, if you let me know in chat how everything looks and sounds, we'll make any adjustments we need to. Oh, initially.
Wait, where's Fenrau? Is he hiding behind the Asajj?
I don't know. Give me a sec.
Oh, I guess he just placed him in the incorrect order.
It happens. Yeah, the rocks are, I guess that's how it's symmetrical. It's a good description for it. The room is considerably less noisy today. It was really loud in here yesterday. I can't fix the rocks, unfortunately.
Interesting, Andrew setting up here to joust. Oh, Zach has initiative, by the way.
Zach has initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
it doesn't really matter, except for Bomblet going off at the same time as Asajj. Not really anything we need to worry about. So Andrew's setting up here to feign the joust, but I think what he's going to do is turn his entire squad away and try to break up the formation a little bit and trail him along with turrets.
Okay.
If you can range 3 the front 2 with Asajj, you can almost get Nim out of range. And he decided to go with accuracy corrector over advanced sensors on Nim. That's very interesting. It ensures your TLT damage output, but you're a lot more predictable. So I guess he's just going to keep him in formation and make sure no one gets behind him with bomblets or something like that.
That's something we've not seen.
Nim in formation?
No, yeah, he's always been off on his own in the games we've seen him. I think we saw Nim 3 times yesterday out of the six players we watched yesterday.
Oh, I was wrong. Already.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's a very interesting variation on Zach Matthews' list, just trading Miranda for Nim. I wonder how it's going to work out for him.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. See how it plays out.
So the contracted scout 1 banks and focuses for the whole squad. Very typical. I think Asajj might scream forward here. Looks like the arc is facing to the right.
Drive by.
Yeah, scream right up that aisle through the 2 rocks here.
Nice.
Probably a 5 forward. Hey, I got something right. I wonder what's going to go on with Fenn here. He's probably going to 2 hard and start coming around the rocks, or 1 hard, obviously. He doesn't want anything to do with being in front of that Nim, or behind it, actually.
I believe Fenn is 2 hard is actually his license plate. Fenn Rouse's license. We saw, I think it was, I'm not sure if it was round 5 or 6, we saw some Fenn play that was really well executed, where the guy was able to get around the behind fair ship with Fenn, and was there for a couple turns, but wasn't able to get the damage in. Jousting, I don't know. This is
out of range for a target lock. Andrew here considering the boost. Probably not a good call. Just stacking on more focus. I agree with you, Brandon. I think it's going to be a fake joust. He can scream forward with Asajj here and overshoot the entire squad, or turn away.
So you think either an aggressive move forward with a boost, or
Asajj doesn't have a boost.
Oh no, not Asajj. I meant Rao. Is Rao just going to boost, just joust in?
I mean, maybe. He's going to have a focus. It doesn't matter if he bumps. And he gets all his dice. That's not the best position to be in, but it's something. He could.
I'm going to have to write that one down. It's not the best position to be in, but it's something.
I mean, so if you look at the angle now, and Zach goes straight, and Fenn Rao goes straight and bumps into Lowrick, I think the angle they're at, he's not going to have bigs in arc, so he'll get a 5-dice shot on Nim, which would be really good.
Sure.
And then, I mean, Asajj might have to shoot bigs. Lowrick can obviously reinforce Nim to give 1 evade, but Fenn Rao 5 dice is going to be tough.
So what's the scout's role here? Just a pass token?
Yeah, I thought he was going to do a 1 forward here and maybe fit it. Oh, he did dial a 1 forward, and it's going to bump. So he doesn't get any focus here.
I mean, in general, in the list.
Oh yeah, and Nim really doesn't like stress, so that's who he's going to be stressing with Ventress.
Okay.
And he has a rig cargo shoot on the scout, so if Zach forgets about that, it's going to be bad news bears.
Sure. Enfilade. Look at the big brain on Brandon. Enfilade.
That just looks like a mix of letters. What does that mean?
I mean, well, actually, I was. You want the definition? I was a machine gunner. Enfilade fire is fire where the long axis of your beaten zone coincides or nearly coincides with the long axis of your target. So, like, you would be shooting down a formation.
Huh.
That would be enfilade fire.
Biggs takes a target lock on Fenn Rao. Very interesting. I don't know if he's allowed to check that arc, but I mean, you can do it with the range ruler. So Lowrick does his 2-bank. Probably reinforces the front. I'm surprised Biggs didn't take a focus, but I guess he's assuming. Like I don't think you go for Fenn Rao here. Yeah, there's the Asajj 5 forward. It's not going to be enough, but he will be able to stress people. And the next turn he has a beautiful 3 hard around that rock. Or a 3-bank, either one. And then his arc is still facing to the right, so he can keep stressing whoever's right there. I'd say a 4 forward here from Fenrow. And maybe that's a 5. So he was looking for the bump. So now, just as we said, he's bumping bigs probably. Doesn't have to shoot bigs, gets a 5-die focus shot on Nim, which is going to be pretty good right here. Nim's going to get a shot back, but against focus, title, 4 dice, it's probably not going to hit. Now the interesting thing here will be the low-rick shot. I don't know if he's going to get to add title or not.
Josh, you're fighting Dan. Table 1. Table 2. Ron Wismer versus Sean Sunday.
Yeah, when you're flying formations, you got to hold your ships down. They're going to get out of formation very easily. Nim doesn't have a shot there on Fenrow. He's range 1 of the turret. And that's going to hurt. I guess he can TLT or primary massage here. Takes a focus. You should stress the Nim here, I think, just so you can reduce the damage output. Yeah, it's on him. There we go. He's stressing Nim, which is a good call. Any way you can restrict Nim's dial is good. So I think this was a very good approach by Andrew, realizing he has to kill Nim super quick because those bomblets are not friendly to Fen. If he can get Lowrick and Biggs by themselves, he's golden. Red dice don't fail me. All right, 4-die primary into Asajj, who's going to get an auto evade with the stress. 3 hits. 2 focuses. Spends the stress, takes 0. Fen into Nim, 5 dice. Yeah, you don't want to shoot the Lowrick. 2 hits and 3 blanks, that hurts. But it's something. I mean, Nim doesn't regen. Any damage you can do is good. Right, you don't... Yeah, you roll for it before you reinforce. There's the evade. I guess reinforce it. No reason not to. That was weird, because if Asajj blanks out here, then there's then you just wasted the reinforce. You always reinforce.
So Nim took nothing there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Asajj just has to shoot bigs. So why do you... Oh, you're saving bigs. One crit. I would have spent the reinforce there to save Nim. Nim's the reason you're going to win this game.
So Nim lost. Nim took 1.
Nim took 1, yes.
1.
But now he reinforces, so Biggs takes 0. I don't think that Sloop and Poop gets very far. Do you have the way we can draw on the screen?
Not yet. I'll get there for you in a game or two.
The Sloop and Poop is probably going to put the rig cargo chute at the top point of the Steel TV logo, like a little around there. And I think he's just going to probably 1 straight or bank in, and I don't think that's going to be a very effective sloop.
Sure. We're going to be walking over there.
Biggs has no shot. So Lowrick is going to get a shot. Probably be good to check if Fen Rao's going to get title. If he doesn't get title, that's a good shot on Fen. You drop a bomblet next turn to cover your back, and then just scoot forward. Asajj is a good shot. She doesn't have any tokens. I think Fen Rao is in arc of Lorik after that laser. Yeah, I think he's going into Asajj. Fen Rao's the trap here. 3 blanks, no Wookiee Commando is going to help. Oh, he attacked Fen. There's 4 evades right there if he needed it, so that was definitely a trap. Shooting Fen Rao range 1 in arc is a trap all the time. You want to try to block him at range 2. Oh, that's out. Yeah, that's so it looks like we're back to Giles.
Yep.
Now, what do you think this contracted scout here does? I don't think it's in the best position. You think a 1 hard and focus instead of stay out of range, or screen forward with a 4 forward, 3 bank, and try to get some blocks in there?
I mean, I know you don't necessarily want to be back there behind Nim, but you're also not being shot at back there. So
yeah,
I mean, that's probably where I would go. Just go on forward. But I'm not a very good player, so there's that.
That's what happens when you don't play for months.
Oh, God,
months at a time.
So long.
We've seen it with Jeremy. It's bad. So what I think Fen does here, he can't 1 hard after the formation. You're going to get hit by the bomblet generator. You 5 forward, barrel roll to the edge of the board. Because Asajj is going to be doing that 3 hard around that rock. You don't want to block her. And I think the scout does a 4 forward or 3 bank and focuses and hopefully gets some blocks in there.
Mm-hmm.
The sloop and poop at Brandon is not about cutting off an avenue, because look at that. I mean, you just create that 1 giant aisle into 2. What you want to do is put it on 1 to 2 people a turn. If you can drop it on someone with expertise, that's better. If you can drop it so you hit them and they hit it again when they move, that's ideal. Especially if they don't see it coming and they dialed in a white or a K-turn, which is the best ideal scenario. No, not me. This is Duncan. I just lost my voice screeching at people the other day about my dice.
No Paul today. Paul's playing. No, Paul is playing Imperial Assault.
Yeah, as I said, that 3 bank looks pretty good right now. I don't know if it blocks the 1 forward by everybody, but it's might be okay. Doesn't block the 1 bank from everyone. And I think Nim's going to drop a bomb before he moves just to cover his back end. It's not going to hit Asajj, but it'll cover his back from Fen Rao 1 harding or something like that. So Fen should do a 5 forward, barrel to the edge of the board, come back around next turn. He only did 1, but in a game of attrition, 1 on Nim is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because he doesn't regen. If it were Miranda, then that's not a good, not a good call.
Right. That's every game I've seen so far with Fen. That's been the breaks for them. They get in position where they really could drop the hammer on them and they just get a terrible roll.
Yeah. You got to set up all arcs like as wide as possible. There's no way you're blocking him. Or just bring PS11, it's fine. This game's fine.
Well, plenty of time, as you can see with our fancy new timer. Whoever it was that asked for that, there it is. We have 54 minutes still left in the round. So plenty of time.
It looks like the 4 forward.
There it is.
Interesting move. because he's going to get lit up if he did a one bank or one forward with his entire squad. Oh, he's barrel rolling. That's good.
Nice.
I forgot those things have barrel roll.
I know, I always do.
The Fairmaster 5000.
Nice.
So he blocks the one forward from Lowrick, but not from Biggs and not from the Scout, or not from the Nim. Except Biggs can't one forward. What am I thinking? Fence there. It's a lot different when you're at the table or when you're staring at it.
Right, and then, you know, I set this up to sort of maximize the space of the game, but it makes what's going on at the top of the table pretty far off. Like, what's going on over there?
Oh, all right. Yeah, just straighten them up and then move forward.
Well, he can fit in there between them. So, they're just going to eyeball it.
Just bump lower wherever you want. It's
yeah,
good.
Whatever.
You're playing a 12-year-old.
Oh, is he 12? Yeah, I know.
I think so.
He's a younger player.
Yeah, he's very young.
But pretty laid-back game.
Yeah.
Early in the day.
It's round one. Nobody cares. Oh, that was a K turn. Very interesting.
Oh.
Especially because the Wookiee gunship doesn't have a K turn.
Too soon.
I wonder what he was thinking.
Yeah, a little too soon with the K.
Should straighten up. Yeah, straighten up lower to where it was, and then
now
do the too hard. Crash. But then that's blocked. He's going to fit behind Asajj.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Asajj does the 3 hard and focus.
Maybe Zach forgetting Scout's good barrel roll as well. Yeah, that's tough. He's pretty jammed up now.
So the players wanted to shout out a couple people. Andrew wants to shout out Meeple's Games. He's from Seattle, so I assume that's where it is. That's his local game store. Obviously trained him well. And Zach wants to shout out Balake McKenzie.
Balake.
Who is playing
yesterday.
right now.
Yeah,
I don't know where he is. He's
Balake from Sling Paint.
Oh, no, it's good. They're good guys.
For Sling Paint, Hornet Squadron was here making the call with me yesterday, and he's playing, so good luck to Balake, and shout out from Zach.
Yes, Paul, this is Flight 1B. There's the 3 hard. Flight 1B, the top 32 from today, advanced to tomorrow with the top 32 from yesterday to a single elimination top 4 cut. It's going to be brutal. There we go. Probably just focus here. You have the ability to hit almost anybody. I would drop a bomb here if I were Zach, if he can remember it. That's going to hit Asajj guaranteed. And if Fenrau decides to chase after you, you're fine.
Well, Andrew brought the weather. He came in from Seattle.
Oh,
so he should feel right at home today
with
with the remnants of the storm. Just getting here in the D.C. area, the weather sucks.
There's the 1 hard. Very interesting maneuver. You don't have to shoot bigs, that's for sure. Did he bump on Lowrick? Did we determine that? Because he didn't take an action.
Lowrick was a bump, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lowrick got in past the Scout and bumped Asajj.
Yeah, dropping a bomblet here, if I can do math, might hit Fen. Yeah, that's going to hit Fen. Just drop a bomb here. Do it.
Do it. Speaking of the weather, thoughts go out to everybody down in the Houston area. We got a few Houston players couldn't make it to Nationals today, and of course, Jeff Bain and Madeline came up from Houston with Light Scribe Studios. They're here, painted a nice fleet of ships for the charity auction. Go to novaopen.com, check that out. But certainly thinking about everybody down in Texas today.
Yeah, shout out to Namir as well. He ran that charity where a bunch of players donated all their stuff, and he's holding auctions to help Hurricane Harvey relief. That's on all the squadron pages if you guys want to donate.
Paul, I assume we'll see some Imperials later.
Yeah, there's a lot of good amount of Imperials here. If you look at the top cut from. Oh, come on, drop the bomb, drop the bomb, drop the bomb, drop the bomb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he's super excited.
He's excited. He knows he's hitting 2 people.
Well, it's something. I don't think this.
He's not hitting himself with
I don't
the
think
bomb.
this turn has gone well for him. So
if he does like a 2 hard, I think is what he was planning.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know. I don't know what his plan here was, because Biggs would have ended up about where that focus token was at the back of the scout with the
Right.
K-turn. He's all in on Fenn, though.
What's he done here?
But if
it
he
looked
hadn't
like he had
gotten
a
the
K.
If he hadn't gotten the block here on
Yeah,
two
looks
forward, all right. If he hadn't gotten the block here with the scout, he'd have Fenn range 2 and in arc, which is a good place to be.
Mm-hmm.
No mods, but
Does the Skjorg have a K-turn? I've honestly not even played one.
it has 3 Talon rolls, no K-turns.
Oh.
I'm talking about the 4K from Biggs that was downloaded up this turn.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Right, here
Now,
we go.
1 hit on Asajj.
Okay.
And then Fenn, here we go. Nothing. Oh, wow.
So just one on Asajj.
Would have been nice to roll a crit or something like that. Damage engine on Fenn. Alright, so he's stressing Nim. Looks like he's going to fire the TLT here. Maybe into Asajj. He's already got damage on Asajj. Splitting fire is not the way to go. But you could do a nice primary into the scout. The TLT looks like it's through a rock, so that's going to be tough to get through 3 defense dice and lats with no mods, except for accuracy corrector. Oh, it's Tim. 6-0 Tim. Hi, Tim.
Tim Hilton with a drive-by high five. So he is taking the TLT shot into Asajj. It is obstructed.
Range, yeah, well, range 2, obviously. It doesn't really matter. I'd take the primary into the scout here. You're not going to damage Asajj. Accuracy corrector, the 2 hits.
And
Focus, pull the stress if you want to take 0, or just take 1. It's fine.
takes 1.
Second TLT. Accuracy to 2 hits. Blank, evade, pull the stress. Yep, there we go. Lats, take 0.
So just the 1?
Yep. So Asajj is at 8. 1 shield left. And everyone else is full except for Nim. So into Nim range 1 despite the target lock on Lorik. I think that's the right call. Ooh, 3. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you're not taking any more shots. Nothing. So Nim takes 3, so he's down to 6. I don't know if Nim dies this turn. Asajj saved her focus for the shot. Oh, she has to shoot Biggs, and so does the scout. So there's no way he's killing Nim. Nim is a pretty good bomblet next turn.
Yeah, it looks like a bomblet next turn might clip the scout and Asajj.
1 hit from Asajj.
This is into Biggs.
Yep, into Biggs. Biggs rolls double
that's
evades.
evaded.
Natties, baby. Biggs has no shot. Lorik probably taking a range 2 obstructed, maybe range 3. Closest to closest, we'll see. Seems like a judge call to me. When in doubt, call a judge. Call a judge, call a judge.
Yeah, we had more judges yesterday, so there was a judge that sat on the stream full time. We don't have enough today.
Oh, they dropped down? Judges? I didn't know they could
They
do
lost
that.
1.
Oh, okay. I was disappointed that they ruled you couldn't. Looks like 3 hits into double focus. Spend focus. Takes one.
Takes one
massage
into...
down to the hall.
Massage?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 sec. Remember that.
I'll hold on to it, don't worry. I was a little disappointed you couldn't judge if you were playing in the event. 3 into bit. Wait a minute. Oh, he's bumping bigs. Okay, never mind. I was like, how is he shooting Nim?
So Ventress took one more.
Zeiser, you're right. I don't pay attention.
Did I just miss something?
Nim took 3, so Nim's down to 3 hall.
Okay.
Asajj is at just hall, so we have that. Yeah, so we're back to dials. I think a bomblet here would be pretty good. You keep chasing Asajj. What are you, 3 hard bigs? Drop a bomb like 2? No, what do you do? I know you 2 hard Asajj here at the edge of the board. Keeps the arc in the right place. You might be suffering an ID10T error, Crunkinator.
Next time that comes up.
Yeah, oh yeah. Let's do it. No one wanted to join my prayer group to the Natty Gods today.
Anytime anybody does anything baffling, just very confusing. Oh, it won't play. I have to. It has to be live to play. It's the one where he's like.
What movie is that from?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that movie forever.
Oh, I love it. I watch it all the time.
So I think with the scout here, you're going to 2-bank and just focus. You're not going to drop the shoot on your own fen. Or you can 2 hard to the right. There we go. Yeah, you're avoiding the bomblet. That's a good call.
Yeah, that's... If you moved any straighter to the left, the bomblet that's almost certainly coming now would catch Asajj and...
He still might be hit by it, actually. That's going to be very close. Jump Master Dial, just pick it up and put it where you want. It's fine.
Nam, it won't let you post a link, but if you'll send me a PM in Facebook, I'll see it and I can read off your website to get everybody to your auction page.
Oh, people can't post links anymore?
YouTube will delete them.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Is that because of the spam people that are like,
yes.
Hey, I hate
exactly
that.
Right. Yeah. If I turn, I think I could disable that, but then it's spam central.
Do you think he breaks Lowrick off here, or does like a 1-bank reinforce the back?
Lowrick, I don't know. What's he want to do with Lowrick?
I think he wants to
keep shooting.
I think he wants to do like a 1-bank or a 2-bank with Nim after dropping the bomb.
And there it is.
Yeah, there's the 2 hard. Oh, 2 hard. Okay, you're out of reinforce range.
And so that was my question. Does he want to keep shooting up Asajj or try to engage Fen with Lowrick? Looks like he's chasing the side.
I don't think you take the shoot here on Fenn. The Jump Master's not in a good position to do a green next turn because he has to turn right. And if you get unlucky, like dropping a shoot on Biggs and on Fenn, you want to do a 2-for-1. If you drop it on Fenn and like roll the crit and get damaged engine or something like that, you're screwed. Nice.
And there's Sasaj.
That's too hard. So
right
the
on
bomblet
time
here
for
is
her bomblet appointment.
Yep, more bombs. I mean, bomblet generator, it's good, and I'm not a fan of infinite bombs as an ace player, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. The fact that it deals crits face up kind of hurts, but when you just Palpatine blanks, it's fine. There's a 2-bank with Fenn after Lorik. Oh, after Biggs. So Zach has faced a very interesting decision here. If he did certain things, depending on what he does with Nim, he can drop the bomb on Asajj, or because of Genius, he can move and then drop it on Fenn. Oh no, that's not where Fenn wants to be. He's range 1, but he doesn't have title. Uh-oh. I don't think you can barrel out of that either.
Fenn, what have you done here?
Barrel over.
Okay.
Okay, he might be out.
Yeah, he looks like he's out.
That's gonna be close, but I think so. Up, change your dial. It's fine. Oh no. 3 hard. Do you bump Fenn here? Do you drop a bomb on your own Biggs and Fenn? Oh, it's a Talon roll. Yeah, you drop that bomb 100%. Why didn't you drop a bomb? You're not going to kill yourself. Just do more damage to Fenn. Maybe he forgot that he can do it if he's stressed.
Maybe.
I mean, based on geometry, the bomb will be unless you're a little more than half a space away from Fenn in the front, which I can't see if he is, the bomb will hit Fenn.
That's a 1-2. Bomb at range?
No, it's range 1. So if you go 1 out the back plus your ship base, you have an extra half a space in front of you that it'll hit.
Okay.
It's going to hit your own Nim, but your Nim's going to die here anyway.
What do you got here? Nim?
Yeah, Nim into Fenn. Hit crit. No, yeah, don't accuracy correct to that. That's fine. Does he have a focus? No, he doesn't. There we go. Title die. He's oh, yeah, he's got 2. Never mind. There we go. Fenn into Nim. This is gonna hurt. Spend the focus for 5. You're good. You guarantee death.
5.
So that's a dead Nim right there.
That's curtains.
Nim's at 3. There's 2 damage cards under there. The 5 hits guarantees death. You're spending focus. No one else is shooting you this turn. And he's out of formation. That's very well executed by Andrew here. Looks like 4 hits and a crit. And a direct.
Yeah,
for disrespect. Disrespect hit.
So long, Nim.
Yeah, that's definitely a good game. It's going to take a couple turns to take care of Biggs and Low Rick, but they're out of formation. But it's definitely, Andrew's going to win. It's just a matter of time. He had some good blocks, broke up the formation. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Looks like a range 3 into Biggs. 2 crits and a hit.
Nice.
Natties. Range 2. So Biggs takes 2 crits.
Biggs takes 2 crits.
Yeah. To the shield.
Sure. Paul, he is not related.
No, not related. I found that very interesting. Yeah. At a reinforced range, you're just taking 2. Which is why I think if he did the 1 bank here, he would have blocked that barrel roll. You would have been range 1. Biggs into Fen.
Mm-hmm.
Fen couldn't have killed Nim, I think, if I'm doing my math right. And you could have reinforced. I guess you just go for MOV here. I think you take the shot at Asajj. 2 more points until she's half. MOV matters. There's like 9 4 and 2s who didn't make it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a big difference between 32nd and 33rd in MOV. It was like 40 something.
Yeah.
But every point counts here until tomorrow. Tomorrow's a top 64 single elim cut.
Sure.
Rough. Got to go 6-0. Two crits. That's a good roll. Natties.
A lot of paint. He spends it, evades it cleanly. A little something for Biggs.
Might be a range 1. Looks like a range 1. That's range 1.
So that's big.
So just 3 dice focus. Nothing.
Nothing.
Hits. Don't want them, don't need them. I mean, you kind of want them.
But you, yeah, kind of do.
A little bit. Natty blanks. Yeah, the head judge here announced a different format. Instead of 2 to 3 rounds and then cut to top 8 or 16, like Gen Con was, we're just doing 64, like March Madness bracket. It's going to be rough. It's a whole nother tournament of the best players, top 64 single elim. So what do you think of Andrew bringing this list in this meta? Do you think he's just trying to outpilot people, or do you think he has a plan for Nim?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like a list we've kind of passed by a little bit, but I mean,
MindLink's still there.
I think his plan is to break up Fairship lists.
That's true. Yeah, you can put the contracted scout in their face. You bid under them, so
right.
you move before Jess, block the whole formation. I don't know. It's just. I mean, obviously he knew he was going to try to keep Nim in formation, which is a very interesting Nim to bring Nim with Biggs and Lowrick, because Nim's power is that he's PS10 and unpredictable.
Well, I have not, unless they could get it back together right away, I've not seen any of these Rebel damage distribution lists do well after they're broken up. I mean,
exactly. Usually Rex, because he can't move as slow as other Rebel ships, he's in a TIE fighter. That's the reason he breaks off. And then once you break off one or something like that. And the list
the two most successful strategies we've seen lately to deal with Fairship have either been like, bowling for Biggs, where you just throw something in there and hope to break it up, or getting to overcommit too early and drag him through rocks, which is always bad. But, you know, maybe he'll just adjust the strategy accordingly and try and throw one of these big base ships in the middle.
I don't think it does, Brandon. Distress helps. But if he was running a list where he didn't need to keep Nim in formation, I think he'd have a lot tougher time doing it, taking down his list. Fenrau loses to Nim almost all the time.
Jeremy, unless you know someone else who's playing, you got the vibe. No. All right, man.
Lower doing a one bank, maybe? There we go.
Here if you want to go get lunch.
I think you take the focus here. There's no point to continuing to reinforce. It's a trap to reinforce every turn. Yeah, Dengar Nim is going to be very tough for Andrew to face. He has a bid, and most Dengar Nims run at 100. So he's going to get to pass with Fen. But Nim's just going to rip it apart. It's going to take some crafty flying. But if you look at the meta here, I see a lot of fair ship. I see tons of Nim, Nim Miranda, Nim Dengar, Nim Dash. Aaron, do you have an idea of how many people were here today?
Here today? No, I don't.
We could ask. We could let you know next round. Ooh, is that a 5 forward? Or 5? Yeah, 5 forward. There were 117 out of 128 yesterday.
Yesterday was more full than today.
It was? Okay, that's what it looks like.
I
based
think
on all the tables I see.
80, 90 players maybe today.
90, okay.
So that would make it, Robert, right around 200.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Yesterday, our last 3 games, which were our best 3 games of the day, all had some variation of FSR. And we saw 3 different approaches to deal with them, and they were played totally different. So it was, even though we kept getting more Lembas spread, it, you know, was good X-Wing, fun to watch.
Did Lorick forget to take an action? He did.
What are we looking at here?
3 hits from into Biggs. Biggs is going to take 2.
Takes 2.
He's going to go down to 1 hull. He still has integrated.
Sure. Brandon, that's a better question for Duncan since he's sitting there, actually. He wants to know how will Harpoons affect FSR.
The list I was running yesterday, Harpoon's going to be pretty good. I'm pretty sure. And I mean, Vader just constantly puts in crits, so if they don't fix it, I mean, Harpoon is triggered whether they draw their fire or selflessness because it still counts as a hit. So there's no way they can prevent it unless you just blank it.
Why don't you run down real quick what Harpoons are designed to do?
Harpoons are designed to break up formations. They have a splash effect,
basically.
No,
just what are they? Harpoon. What do they do? Not everybody knows.
What do they do? I believe they're a 4-die shot.
One of the 2 for next year.
Okay. We have it's a 4-die shot, range 2 to 3. If you hit, the person gets assigned the Harpoon condition, and it deals splash damage to everyone at range 1, including yourself.
Oh, well, that's great.
And then next turn, if they try to fix it with an action, which is auto-fix, but if you roll a hit or a crit, they take a damage. And every time you're dealt a crit, if you don't fix it, then splash damage happens again, if I'm not mistaken. So they either break up or waste an action trying to fix it.
Sure.
If I were running into Fairship Rebel and I had a Harpoon in my list, I would go for Lorick. Because next turn, Lorick doesn't reinforce because he has to fix it. And you have a lot easier time hurting Biggs after that. Or hurting Lorick if he doesn't decide to fix it.
Wait, what are we just seeing?
Just natties, that's fine.
Yeah, that was
3 hits from Lorick into Asajj.
Lorick into Asajj, and he took nothing. Okay.
Yeah. And he doesn't need to pull the stress, so. Here we go, the Scout range 3 into Biggs. Probably not going to hit. That's worth a shot. Up 2 hits.
That's 2. And he gets one in.
There we go.
Kills him.
No, he's a
Oh, does it? Oh, he evaded it.
He's a 1 hull, and he already popped integrated.
Okay.
It looks like, yeah. Zach a little frustrated here. He's got 2 hull and no integrated. Honestly, what I think I do here is start using Fen as your focus factory. Start taking target locks with the other squad to increase your damage output. Biggs is probably going to K-turn here, which is really good for Asajj. Asajj can do like a 1 bank, or a 1 forward, 2 forward. Double stress Biggs if he's in range. He will be based on math looking at it. You double stress Biggs, you pull 1 so he doesn't damage you, and you just take a target lock with the scout, take a target lock with Asajj, and focus with Fen. You're not taking damage, and you kill Biggs that turn. Interesting, Dororn, I'm going to pronounce that. I would say, actually, when you do a 2-day event, he focused. I think it honestly causes the better players to come out day 1. The hardcore, quote, air quote, hardcore people. Oh, what is this?
What has he done? Oh, I don't even... What did I just see there?
Kill yourself on the rock. Do it. That's what he's doing. He's getting his agency back. Oh. I think he's just giving up on this. But yeah, anyway, so back to the thought. The better hardcore players come out day 1 because they know how good a break day is for you. See, I'm sitting here resting day 2. I got to go out and drink last night. It was a blast. And like the more local, casual players will come in on Saturday. They don't want to take off the day off of work.
Right. There's one straight from Asajj.
I mean, I'm seeing a lot more people that I know from local events here. I'm like, yeah, I'm just coming because it was 20 minutes away. All right, 1 hard. He's going to boost the Biggs. Biggs can't shoot back.
Yeah, that was... I think he must have just misjudged that. I don't...
Yeah, I think you barrel roll here or something. You don't have art. He's using a laser. Oh, all right. Just do what you want.
I mean, Rao does. Biggs doesn't, but it doesn't matter. I don't know.
No, I think he's using the laser before Fen has taken an action. Now he's guaranteeing he has art. I would have barrel rolled there, but he also set up a really good K turn next turn, I think. Stressing Biggs. Biggs dies here. And probably from Fen and Asajj together. Hit crit. Biggs is probably going to die on this shot. Nope, 1 evade. Was it Natty's? Oh, it was Natty's.
Nice.
Yeah, obstructed shot from Asajj. There we go, target lock. Focus for 2.
Focus for 2.
Natty's.
2, nice.
Easy peasy. It does make Swiss less even, but I mean, I kind of wanted to switch to playing today to playing the easier heat, but I also realized all the people I didn't want to play yesterday probably had the same idea about playing me. And I brought an anti-medalist, so I figured might as well. I mean, if I went 5-1, so it worked out. I get a break day. I get to commentate.
Yeah. Here's Lawrick into Asajj.
Wookiee Commandos. Oh, Wookiee Commandos.
Commandos.
You got Screech. Okay, never mind.
Commandos let you down. 1 evade.
1 evade. Natties.
whole sloppy thing there happened with Biggs. Got all bumped around. Yeah, all of a sudden, natties all day.
Yeah, I mean, I would say mediocre player. If you think you're a mediocre player, playing day 2 is better. If you don't need the break day, because instead of 117 top 32, you have 80 top 32. So more 4 and 2s will make
Biggs.
Oh,
He finally got him.
yeah, that's Biggs dead. So Lowrick's full. He's got 18 minutes to kill him.
No, the scout shot at Lowrick.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
No,
So
he only rolled 2 of 8s. I think it was a comparison between 2 of 8 and 4 of 8 dice.
Okay.
He decided to shoot a Lowrick. Why not?
So Lowrick lost 1 there.
He lost 2, I think. Yeah, he lost 2.
Okay.
There's a little cluster going on in the top left, but I am not repping Quick Draw. He's not my boy. I'm repping Soon Tier 2.0 PS11 Vader. I miss my boost barrel roll.
I'll tell you this over here.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. There's a judge on the chair, leaning on the table to look at something.
Hell of a thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of butt action going there.
Yeah, it's delicious.
All up in the crack. Sloop with the scout. Just do it.
Do it.
Oh, he did it.
Yes. Do it.
Just drop the shoot for disrespect.
Do it.
Yeah, VI Vader worked. The reason I figured it was good is because I could get a bid and still have cruise missiles. And the dream is to have you 4K Vader and then you cruise missile somebody. I see a K-turn coming in here from Fenn. I wonder what Asajj does here. 3 forward? Probably.
So there's a 1 bank.
Clearing stress.
Lowrick to clear stress, right?
Reinforce the front. Well, Andrew here knows he can finish off Biggs with Fenn if needed, but then just turn around and kill Lowrick with the scout. There we go, reinforcing the front. Asajj 3. Please tell me there's a 3 forward. I think he fit there perfectly. Just do it. There we go. Oh, ooh, that's brutal.
Did he bump? He did
No,
not,
he
did he?
didn't. And he's range 1 to Biggs. Speaking of which, AA run. I didn't get my tokens. I need all my brutal savage Rex.
Oh, I've got him upstairs.
I don't take crits very often, but when
they decided it did bump.
Oh, okay. I think Andrew's deciding it doesn't really matter at this point.
That's fine.
4K. Do it. Yeah. Nailed it. Ben is a range 1 focus shot. Everyone's going to get stressed, but it doesn't really matter. It is like the French final table, but I actually have Palpatine, which is not bad. It's not great compared to what I'm used to. I'm just stuck in 2016 running pal bases 2 nationals in a row.
So here comes
second stress on Biggs, range 1. I think this is if he rolls some hits, it's a dead Biggs here.
yeah, he's
Re-roll that one probably. Just always re-roll it.
Re-roll it.
Oh, it's a
Into
crit
a
now.
crit.
Oh, disrespect.
2-2.
Biggs is dead.
Biggs is dead.
2 hits and 2 crits. That's what happens when you ask your opponent to re-roll dice.
No, that's that. So Biggs is dead.
So next turn, you just move the scout off.
Does Zach concede here or play it out?
I don't know. I don't think these younger players get discouraged and concede. They have spirit.
Pluck.
They have spirit, but he will break it.
Well, he hung in there.
There we
We're
go. Get him.
an hour into the game, so
I mean, it's
good showing of himself.
Wookiee
Commandos.
Commandos.
Range, what, 2?
Wookiees.
What do we got going on?
2. Oh, blanks on the scout.
Whiffs. So Scout takes 2.
So, interesting there. What I would have done with the scout next turn is just slow roll up and exchange fire with the Wookiee, but now he's at a dangerous point where he could be at half. So I think you 3 bank and get the block instead of one up and focus. And then you chew hard Fen in there, you chew hard Asajj, turn the arc, and then come back around on Lowrick. Because you don't want to lose MOV. He's going for the 100-0. Dude, it's round 1. Everyone's overloaded on coffee. People twitch in this game. It's fine.
Yeah, I actually slept really well last night, so I woke up all fired up.
Oh, yeah? I was so twitchy, like, my first 3 rounds yesterday. Here we have Phil Booth using his buy. Big man.
Nice.
Are you the only one who used the buy? 2 buys today? Okay.
Yeah,
So
there's
2 bank, he's going to barrel roll and get the block. Oh, you 3 hard Asajj here. I forgot the stress. And that's why you 2 bank the scout. I'm bad at Mind Link. Oh, interesting. If he gets lucky here with Lowrick, he's gonna get half points on the scout probably. You 3 bank, you focus. Oh wait, that's a. What are you doing? Oh, he still has arc. Okay. I think you focus here. You don't reinforce. Because you want the damage on the scout to get half. Like, you get 13 MOV. It's something. I've seen cuts missed by 2 MOV, so. Ben's probably going to do too hard. Take a target, or he has a target lock, so boost.
That's fine. That's why I left the difference in it. I wouldn't take it too hard. What do you got there? So we're at just under 10 minutes as this one winds down.
He might not actually get Lowrick. Yeah, range 3 from Fenton. So he's got 2 dice plus the auto evade. You don't spend the target lock. Oh, he does. Never mind. Focus.
3. Oh.
So
Natties.
reinforce, take 1.
Okay.
Lowick is down to Hall. Massage out of range. Lowick range 1. Into the scout. Oh, wow. Big hit.
All the dice. So that's 4 into the scout.
He might get half on the scout here. Stealing his dice.
Dice theft. 1, so he takes 2.
Ooh, he avoids the half haul. People screaming about natties over in the corner.
Looks like 2 crits.
So he's got, if he rolls the evade, he gets the reinforce. Nope, reinforce, take a crit.
What do we got?
Blinded. Oh, no.
Disaster.
That's savage.
The dagger with the blinded pilot.
Oh, no. He could have gotten half last turn, or this turn. Next turn. Oh. Because next turn I would have two-hearted low Rick reinforced. And then hope you don't die to Fen and Asajj and get 1 haul on the scout, and then you get 13 MOV. Andrew's probably going to do a 4 forward here with the scout. Just get. Actually, no, wait. No, he knows he's blinded, so he just 1 hard to the right focus. 2 forward with Fen, 2 hard with Asajj. Take target locks on both of those. You have a free turn here, basically, where your opponent can't play. Did they give us the list for next round already?
I have 1.
You have 1. Okay. It's going to be. It looks interesting.
It's Poe Nim Biggs. And that's
Totally
John
fair.
Proctor.
John Proctor? Oh, he runs good stuff. Steel Open champion.
He will be 1/2 of our next game.
Okay. So he did the 1 hard focus. That's good. He's going to have a range 3, range 2 maybe. If you shoot forward with Fen here, you're. Too hard, target lock.
There's a target lock.
There's the 2 forward. You take your target lock, take a nasty range 1. There we go. Get him.
And so here's Fen range 1.
Andrew's about to inject 20 cc's of liquid Dream Crusher into Zach.
Oh. Target lock
3,
those
spends
2.
the target lock. 5. Oh, no.
5. My goodness.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy. Roll the natty. Oh.
Nope.
Takes 4.
Takes 4.
Lowers a 1. Massage into Lowrick, range 1. I think it's a dead Lowrick here.
Yep.
Unless he
I think this
natty
is
blanks.
Game over.
That's game right there.
Target lock. Yep.
He had it already
4
without
hits.
the target lock. And
1
evade,
evade, so he
reinforce,
takes
take
3.
Takes two, reinforce.
So it takes two, but that's
But he's dead.
still
Yeah,
curtains.
there we go.
So that'll do it for the end of round one here at day two of the U.S. National Championship.
100 to Andrew.
Zach McCaughan.
Yeah.
McCaughan.
Zach
I hope
M.
I'm not hosing his name. But making a good showing of himself. Well-played game by Andrew Bunn. Takes a 100-0 round one victory in round two. That'll do it for us. Only got about 4 minutes left, so we'll be back on in just about 10-15 minutes. So we'll see you in a bit. From the 2017 Nova Open, I'm Aaron Utley.
And I'm Duncan Howard.
And we'll see you in a bit.